In this video, we are going to talk about cell structure. When we talk about the structure of a cell, there are two types of cell. First one is prokaryotic cell and the second one is eukaryotic cell. The difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic is that prokaryotic organisms, or simply prokaryote, lack a nuclear membrane, while eukaryotic organisms, or simply eukaryote, possess a nuclear membrane. Some example of prokaryotic cells are bacteria and blue-green algae. An example of eukaryotic cells are multicellular organisms like plants, animals, and fungi. Cells, whether of plants or animals, consist of three regions: plasma membrane, cytoplasm, and nucleus. Plasma membrane is an extremely thin outer boundary of cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a fluid jelly, transparent, often appearing rough, which contains a number of important tiny structures called cell organelles. Nucleus is present in the cytoplasm and it is surrounded by its own double wall nuclear membrane. Cytoplasm and nucleus together constitute protoplasm. Let us study about all of them in detail. Plasma membrane is the outer covering of each cell, forming a boundary of the cytoplasm. This plasma membrane is mainly consists of lipid and protein. This plasma membrane is also semi-permeable membrane. And what does it mean by semi-permeable membrane? It means that it allows certain particles to enter the cell while it prevents other molecules from entering the cell. In plant cells, the plasma membrane is present between the cytoplasm and cell wall. Whereas in animal cells, there is no cell wall and the plasma membrane is the only one that forms the boundary of the cytoplasm. Function of the plasma membrane. The main function of the plasma membrane is that it acts as a mechanical barrier between the external and internal environment of the cell and protect the inner cell contents. I have mentioned before that there is a cell wall in plant cell. So what is this cell wall? Cell wall is a rigid, non-living boundary wall outside the cell membrane in plant cells. The main function of cell wall is to provide rigidity, structural strength, and definite shape of the cell. Nucleus. Nucleus is the most important part of the cell because it controls all the activities of the cell. It is found as a spherical or oval structure, usually located in the center of the cell. The nucleus has the following components: nuclear envelope or nuclear membrane, nuclear sap or nucleoplasm, and nucleolus. Nuclear membrane separates the nucleus from the cytoplasm. It is a double-layered membrane which is mainly made up of proteins and lipid. Nuclear sap or nucleoplasm is the cytoplasm within the nuclear membrane in which chromatin and nucleoli are suspended. This chromatin material is mainly consists of DNA, that is deoxyribonucleic acid. Nucleolus, plural nucleoli. Nucleolus is a spherical body present inside the nucleus. Nucleolus lacks a membrane and is concerned with the formation of ribosome and helps in protein synthesis. Function of nucleus. Nucleus is the chief controlling center of the cell. It contains chromosomes which carry the genes. The genes are responsible for transmission of hereditary characters from one generation to another. Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm occupies the majority part of the cell. It is a living component of the cell consisting of transparent semi-fluid granular substance. The main component is water, which is present up to 90%. And in the cytoplasm, a number of cell organelles are present. Some of these cell organelles are mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, plastid, lysosome, ribosome, centrosome, and many more. In the next video, we are going to talk about the structure and function of all these cell organelles. Until then, thank you.